out of bombs. This is really bad. When you got that many enemies on the planet, you got China, North Korea, Russia. Yeah, they got them big boys now. They got them big boys. So, but to fight a conventional warfare, unless you ready to go straight nuclear, unless you ready to go straight nuclear, and that's gonna be there's no coming back from that. But the conventional armaments, bombs, they saying the United States, I seen a list, and they, about the top 10 munitions, the top 10 munitions, they were showing to be at one third, one half, you know. Is that true? Is the United States depleted of its munitions and that they're low? Is that the reason why? And I have to ask myself, like, what the hell is y'all doing over there then? If you didn't depleted that much of your munitions, and you ain't, I mean, they still firing. What you saying? You damaging them, and ever since the Donald Trump been in there talking about we done wiped out the Navy, we done wiped out the Air Force. We done wiped. They've been bombing your ass, without pause. Every time he said it, they was bombing Kuwait. They was bombing Saudi Arabia. They was bombing the United Arab Emirates, bombing Dubai. They've been bombing everybody over there. You see, and you steady telling us you didn't destroy it. That's obviously a damn lie in real time. In real time. And they saying they about to unload on your ass again. You feel what I'm saying? And China supposedly is trying to get in there and deliver 400 some shoulder rocket launchers, which could, I believe that was the rocket launcher, the Javelin, that knocked down that F-16 some months back. That was the arm shoulder rocket, the shoulder, not arm, but the shoulder rocket that knocked that F-16 out of the air. And so China is in the game. They didn't. I mean, hey, if you arming somebody, I'm fighting against, motherfucker. You the enemy. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? If you arming the motherfucker I'm fighting against, that's the enemy. So why is Donald Trump also telling us that he cool with Xi Jinping and all of that? And here it is. He's lacing, because Iran is essential to the Chinese economy. China is really oil deficient. So they heavily depended on Iran, and because so many sanctions was on Iran, they was able to get dirt cheap oil out of Iran. So China and goddamn Iran is really, man, they buddy buddy. They buddy buddy. They've been looking out for one another. And so, of course, China and Russia lacing them with satellite. And Russia gonna help because look at what the fuck United States doing in Ukraine. So you didn't, so it's like, it's so many other avenues of mishap, a mishap, because Russia want to see you fail. And you could lose, and the possibility is you could lose in Ukraine and in fucking Iran. Yeah, you could lose in Ukraine and Iran. How devastating would that be? You done invested all these trillions of dollars into Ukraine for it to end up in the hands of Vladimir Putin. Then Russia and China is strategically helping Iran. They come out on top with the Strait of Hormuz and the fucking. So they end up with the Black Sea. Russia end up with the Black Sea up there, completely under their control. Then you got the Strait of Hormuz, and then Yemen, you is in a fucked up predicament because now the Yemenis is trying to cut off the horn right there between Yemen and Africa. They trying to cut that off, which would cut off the Suez Canal up there in Egypt. That's devastating. That's fucking devastating. That's fucking devastating. You know what I'm saying? To the world economy. You done fucked up. You done fucked up. So the thing is, if you didn't have the bombs to go over there and fight that war and win that war, and it's gonna take more than bombs. You thought, I mean, again, I keep saying this. You put the best man at the position. That ego shit ain't shit. Donald Trump is a fucking egomaniac to his own fucking demise. He's stupid. He's stupid because he want everybody to kiss his ass. He is willing to fire, the most skillful person for the job, and they done been over there, they done been in them positions, they done earned they motherfucking medals and stripes and shit. They been on the battlefield commanding. That's who you want. And the soldiers is gonna respect them because they know the value in them generals and admirals that been out there on the field fighting. They know they got somebody that's skilled, that know what they doing, and so they got confidence in their leadership. But then you fire all the top generals and admirals, and then you put this fucking head chef in there, a fucking probably a cokehead, an alcoholic for damn sure. You see what I'm saying? And that could be seen on his, being on Fox News. He had like a frat boy or something. You know what I'm saying? Some wild out frat boy and shit. You didn't put him at the Secretary of fucking Defense, a major. He's not even a fucking general. He didn't even make it to general. And you think some career generals, 3 and 4-star generals, gonna take some orders from a major? You know what I'm saying? Oh, hell no. That's some bullshit. The motherfuckers talking about uh, Donald Trump is smart. Now he over there with insufficient that's in there told him don't take his ass over there. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. Your military fucked up. Don't nobody want to fight. Don't nobody want to fight. Don't nobody want to go nowhere for the United States because you look at the fucking administration. Look at the Congress. Democrat or fucking Republican. A bunch of goddamn maniacs. They can't get along. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have no global agenda besides imperialism, taking over somebody's shit for no reason other than you want to be the sole superpower on the planet. It ain't got nothing to do with building up the economy so the people could prosper. You want to dominate the fucking globe, and people ain't willing to go give a fucking life for no bullshit for y'all to get richer and richer, and y'all don't even share the fucking economy with the public. You don't even share the economy with the citizens. All you doing is building up the motherfucking arm, the fucking military. 6 trillion. I mean, have you ever seen a president, that eager to take 6 and spend it on the public? You know what? I'm serious, saying the people's, let's build up the people. Let's build up the cities. Let's take this 6 trillion and let's put it on the United States, the infrastructure, the people and shit, and get, build up the industry so we could get some jobs moving that really pay and shit and all of that. Let's do that. The people's is hurting. Let's get some housing. Y'all won't even secure the housing for the fucking citizens. You letting these fucking oligarchs buy all the houses and shit so they can control the narrative on how much they, because they trying to keep slaves. They trying to keep a lot of slaves out here. That's exactly what the fuck they trying to do. We have to say what it is. You know what I'm saying? We got to say what the fuck it is. At the end of the day, the top 10% own damn near 90% of the fucking wealth. Okay? That's crazy. Where you got about 30 million people got more money than 300 million. That's crazy. Even less than that. It ain't even 30 million. It's 3 million. It's 3 fucking million. You see? So, imagine that. Because you got some filthy rich motherfuckers that make $1 million there look like 1,000 there. So they ain't in, they more, if you got a couple of mil too, you in like the bottom 10%. But when you get up there at that 1%, they separate the 1% from the bottom 9%. You know what I'm saying? You take the top 10%, the motherfuckers at the top 1%, and then the motherfuckers at the 0.001, 0.01 is richer than the bottom 9% of the top 10%. They extremely far. They got goddamn trillions, like Elon Musk. Them motherfuckers is they billionaires. So a motherfucker with 1 million, 2 million, 3 million to them is like a motherfucker a thousandaire. It's like comparing a goddamn millionaire to a thousandaire. And that's the reality. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be where that small amount of people then hoard it. And when you look at the motherfucking how much, because each nation has a GDP. And so, you know what I'm saying? And unless they create more jobs for the motherfucking people, that's the GDP. Every nation got a GDP. And you look at how much that shit break down. And so unless there's some creation of some more money in the GDP, then in the GDP, then goddamn it, you stuck at the goddamn bottom goddamn line, period. So anyway, yeah, we know what you're up to, devil. Everybody didn't expose the devil. Yeah, we know you, devil. We know you, devil. You ain't hiding from nobody. You see what I'm saying? The devil is a liar. So you already know that. The devil is a liar. You've been a liar. You've been exposed. You've been exposed. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, no, they don't sound like, because they got the ingenuity to do it they goddamn self. If they would take back every fucking thing of business, of talent that y'all leeches. If black people took their music, which you're a leech, then nobody tell what's the motherfucker that just died. All these white boys want to control black. Then nobody tell you bring your ass over here. You see, when they ain't envious because they got all the motherfucking talent. If black people come out of sports, y'all wouldn't have shit. Y'all wouldn't have shit. Don't nobody want to see white people play shit. No basketball, no football, no baseball, none of that shit. If it was just y'all, that shit would have been collapsed. So what the fuck is you talking about? Envious? Envious of what? We run shit. If you take black people out of any motherfucking thing in the United States, and the Hollywood, all of that, don't nobody want to see y'all in shit. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyway, family, click that Patreon link, get over there. 600 exclusive videos for you to blow your mind. General SETI Etsy one stop. KingSETI.com. Y'all know what it is. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And for people that talk about envious, black people don't wake up and think about y'all ass. Period. They don't think of y'all motherfuckers keep black people in y'all mouth. That's all y'all do. Black people don't really fuck with y'all. Black people the motherfuckers I know don't even think about. Y'all motherfucking Karens and shit. Y'all be walking around starring shit wherever you go. Motherfucking niggas don't even be thinking about y'all raggedy ass. All right, family. I'll see y'all in a minute. Boom. Black Power.